Hello, I'm Homestead NORC NASCAR iRacing series coming to you from Homestead Miami Speedway for the run into Miami 200. This is the last race in the first round of the chase. As the pace car begins to roll off, here we'll have Ryan Marin take it away with the starting order.
Jared Darling gets the pole. That's no surprise there. And to his outside, Bon Jovi, number 4.
And row number 2, we got number 28, Old Man Cody Miller to inside to his outside, number 5 of the Peanuts, Spencer Owens.
In row number 3, the 88 of Andrew Ferry Nyers and the 20 of Stevie Ray Nichols.
Row number 4, we have high as crap Terrell Baker, and to his outside, Taylor Swift. She's
row number 5, we get the number sign James Culabali to his outside, number 10, Coben Kexel.
In row number 6, the number 93 of your one and only Matt Hummel, and to his outside, my boy Freddie De La Rosa.
Row number 7, we have Farm Taters and Chases Taters, Josh Robin, to his outside, Tom Mercier.
And row number 8 got the 31 Ken Henry to his outside, number 70 of Aaron Smith. And that will round out your 16 starters here today at Homestead. This will be a 134 lap race. This is the final race in the first round of the chase. Top 5 points will make it into the final round of 3 races. Pace car pulls off here, and the green flag's out, and we're underway here for the Miami 200. Looks like
got a great start there.
Yeah, it looks like that the one of Jarrett Darling is we got one around already.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a big hit. No caution though, he's still in the grass.
Lap 1 and his day is done.
Wow, that's
And there we go.
terrible break for Spencer Owens. Started 4th there, and his demon complete even half a lap, and that car's already junked.
Meanwhile,
Back up here, the 74 has taken control of the race lead. Jarrett Darling will fall back in second. We have a battle back here third between the old man Cody Miller and Eddie of Andrew Furnez. Terrell Baker creeping right behind him. Here comes the 8 of Josh Robin.
this track is progressive banking. The 3 grooves all have different degrees of banking, and I think for the first 2 or 3 laps, you are going to see those guys kind of run towards the bottom, let those tires heat up. Once it does, oh no, Jared Darling.
Terrell
Baker
touched
screaming
the
the wall.
Yeah, Jared Darling got
as I said, well, once the tires heat up, you see that groove start to expand, and starts to move up towards the wall, but it looks like Jared, he's moving to the back.
Yeah, that car got really sideways going through 1 and 2, and it looks like Terrell Baker kind of hit the wall in reaction to that, and that's going to kill the track position for that one car. And he's going to fall. Yeah, he's going to lose at least 5 positions here. He's got Terrell Baker all over him. But yeah, this track does got progressive banking. That very bottom lane, that really narrow lane's got 18, middle's got 19, and the very top's got 20. And this track's got really odd shaped corners, or kind of almost egg-shaped in a way, where it gets kind of like tighter radius right in the center corner, and it kind of smooth out a little bit on exit. As we take a look at battle here for 2nd place. Actually, this is for 3rd place here. You see Cody Miller has actually moved up into 2nd.
You see Don Williams, bit of different colors, still the same format with the paint scheme, just has a black color instead of blue. Or if black is representing that she likes goth or whatever. I don't understand Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah, I kind of prefer that car blue. We see we got Fraser Rosa here in that 72 car behind the side-by-side battle between Terrell Baker, again a little wobbly, come off of turn 4.
You gotta be really careful. If you ride that seam too much on corner exit, you're gonna end up spinning out. So I think that might have been what happened to Spencer.
Oh, we got another car here really sideways. That is
20.
Stephen Ray Nicholas, I believe, is a 20 car. Wow, that really killed his momentum. Yeah, so he's going straight to the back of this pack. So, I mean, he might have some other issues if he lost that much speed. Meanwhile, back in front, the 74 really has extended his lead on the 20 of Cody Miller.
I think what happened is that when Jared got loose and then 20 and then other people, he just kind of extended his lead, and now I think he's actually, I mean, he still has a fast car, just think it's just all the other people's problems just kind of pushing him out more in front.
About third, heating up between the 88 of Andrew and the 8 of Josh Robin.
Yep,
You see they're trying to run different lines in the turns.
Yep, 888. I think that's the area code for Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. As you see Josh Robin, I think he might have caught the wall a little bit coming off of turn 2. I saw some scrapes coming from the right side of that car. See, all these guys are kind of running right in the middle lane, especially from free forward, right in that middle lane. These guys are not letting Cody Miller get too far away from him. It's about half a second between Cody Miller and the 88 of Andrew.
There's a look back here. Jared, since that little hiccup, like kind of stabilized where he's at, kind of moved up a few positions.
Yeah, both him and Fredo Rosa have gone around the 89 of Sean Williams and the 97 of James Caldwell. Here's Terrell Baker. He's gone around Sean Williams. The nice has sight set on the back end of that 97 car. And now we got a battle up for second. Andrew and Josh have caught the back end of Cody Miller here. We're side by side for second.
Andrew's really fast on the half track. We saw it at Chicagoland and a few other races, and he's done a really good job, showing a lot of speed. Because I think Cody Miller's just trying to take care of the tires right now. He knows that tire wear is a big factor at this track. Josh Robin just stalking both of them behind.
Yeah, Josh Robin, he actually had just a little bit of a moment coming out of turn 4. The car got a little wobbly, and this is Josh Robin connection intensifies here, where he's just all over the place, but it looks like it's kind of straightened out here a little bit. Still side by side for second place. Ooh, I think Andrew might win that corner. It's a little bit too low, washed up, but tell one thing, he's maintaining the speed coming out of the corner. Still side by side for a second. This is allowing this 74 to get further and further away from these guys. As Josh Robin is just going to try to lag his way through these two.
Potato.
Yeah, the potato internet is getting on. You know, I don't know how good of a harvest they had. They used the potatoes that Josh Robin that he farms last year to power his internet connection. And he's going to go all the way down 11. Just thinking about making it free wide. Still thinking about it.
Oh, Cody Miller kind of wobbled a little bit.
Yeah, and Andrew's going to clear them. But yes, those potatoes that they harvest from last year is using to power the internet connection for the 8 of Josh Robin. As he sees, he's going to complete the pass on Cody Miller. So Cody Miller going to drop back to 4th. See, these guys have a really big advantage over now. Big lead over 5th place of Jarrett Darling, who had that big hiccup there at the start of the race. Ooh, Josh Robin getting a little sideways there.
We've actually seen in previous races in NORC where certain people have spun in turn 4. That seems to be a major trouble spot for some of these guys right now. Not referencing to anything in the past, just saying. Turn 4 has been a trouble spot in this league, this track.
Yeah. So go back here. Fredo Rosa's not really marching up for the field like I would expect him to be. He's kind of been stuck behind the 97. He's actually lost ground to the 97. He's got Terrell Baker all over him. Terrell Baker's mom is actually watching this race right now, cheering on her son.
Oh my.
And you know, I'm pretty sure she's giving out plenty of big time yeehaw. So shout out to Terrell Baker's mom. We appreciate you watching. As she's probably has a Fredo Rosa getting sideways. Oh, hang on to it.
Wow.
Oh no, he's still not done yet.
Oh my.
What a save. And what a job by Terrell to get around it.
Oh, that car's
he's
still
sideways.
sideways.
Here comes Sean.
That,
Watch out,
Hold on
Taylor.
to that. He's got to have like a GT4 steering wheel or something. The way that car was moving around.
that was that was a moment by Fredo Rosa for sure. I'm pretty sure Terrell Baker probably just screamed.
He needs
Out
an
loud.
extra change of underwear.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I'm not sure what caused that, but Fredo's got really loose off of turn 2. It took him the whole straightaway to get the thing, you know, corral the thing back up. Get the 41 Tom Mercier right behind Sean Williams here. You also have the the inbound caution known as the 93 of Matt Hummel. Stephen Ray Nicholas is going to make the pass to the inside and will take that position quite easily. Let's go on board with Matt Hummel. I'm not sure why we're doing this, but we are going on board with Matt Hummel.
Oh.
I see him.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Gosh,
no.
this connection is infecting others.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I think
We're
that guy's
looking at the
connection.
Info Care Center.
Yeah, the care center,
yeah.
which I'm pretty sure some drivers will visit before down in this race. But
Now back to the lead as John Barry continues to. I think he stretched out his lead a little bit further since Andrew took over the second spot.
yeah, let's go on board with him. Hopefully he doesn't lag out when we're on board with him. You can see it's about a 3 to 4 second lead he has right now over the 88 of Andrew Fernandez. I'm pretty sure I'm still not pronouncing that name right, but we'll get it eventually. On board with Andrew, we're looking back to see Cody Miller and Josh running right behind him.
And the way he's racing, I'm sure we'll figure it out soon.
Cody Miller running here in third position. Well, Cal was losing some ground here at the start of this run, but it looks like he's got that car corralled back up here. Found some, consistent lap times here. Run pretty decent here in third.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks where if you find a rhythm, you'll be really good here. If you're on board with him now. He's got clean air on his nose. See, most of these guys really let off early in the corners, way before that little sector line you see in turn 3. And they can just get a launch off the corner. And Jared again.
Yeah, we saw that right at the top of the frame there. He got a little bit sideways coming off of turn 4. And then the thing is, with turn 4 is, the sun. You kind of have the sun behind the grandstands going to turn 1, but turn 4, you don't have as much of the grandstands. You don't have the banking really, helping prevent the sun from shining on. Turn 3 is the worst though. You hit the sun and go being right down that corner.
Yeah, it's right there is where your car starts to lose a little bit of grip. You have to be really cautious on the wheel.
See, Jared Darling really doesn't have anyone really around him. He's kind of running that third lane. Here's the 97 James Caldwell. Jared all the way up to the top lane. You see Caldwell almost down that really bottom seam there. Now, some of these guys that are getting a little bit tight, they can straddle that seam a little bit and help the car turn. So you have a battle between Terrell Baker and Tom Mercier.
Yeah, this track is pretty weird. See, Terrell Baker has a little bit of, that's from hitting that wall.
Yeah, he made some contact at the wall when Jared got really loose. To see Tom Mercier taking a really shallow exit.
Oh,
I can see why he took a shallow exit. Something happened to the 25 Terrell Baker. Oh, he's in the wall again.
Yeah, he's definitely got a problem now.
And if you look up ahead of him, Freddie has passed all of them again.
Yeah, Freddie's got some speed, but yeah, that wobble.
Those tires have got to be like dead, or they will be soon.
Oh, we have a yellow.
70.
And maybe
Oh, Danica Patrick. No surprise there.
Let's take a look to see what happened to the 10 Tormund and Kexel here. This is coming off of turn 2.
The same issue that Spencer had. He kind of rode the seam a little bit, and oh wow,
this is gonna be a hard hit.
There's
huge
no safer
impact.
barrier there.
And this car is going to come back up onto the track. He's going to let that thing roll onto the track, and this is going to bring out a yellow flag right here.
It was a good job of him not coming back up all the way and have that car having to take evasive action. Now this track is really outdated on iRacing, as you have to take the access road.
Yeah.
On and off of Pit Road. You cannot enter it off turn
And the thing
4.
is, you gotta be kind of careful of your speed on the access road, because it's really easy to actually pass the pace car. See, the 70 is actually ahead of the pace car. 74 ahead of the pace car, so he's gonna have to let that pace car get away from him a little bit.
Did he? I think he's alright.
Yeah. That was close, but yeah, the pace car was ahead of him, so he won't get a black flag for that. There they all come down rode here about 24 laps on these tires here. Should expect everyone to take 4 tires. There's a couple guys on here who probably need 8 tires as much as they're sliding around. And here they all come into their pit stalls. And this is where we make the air gun noises and pretending that there's people actually running out onto the racetrack to change the tires. However, iRacing still doesn't have pit crews on here, so we're just
Hey,
gonna.
I mean, at least you Technics got the pit crew thing down. Come on.
And it
Looks like 74 is gonna barely beat Josh Robin off the road.
Oh, we got.
Oh,
we
wow,
got,
we're 3 wide
we
here.
have a session going on for like 7th.
We had
That's not the
free
first
some.
time Taylor's been double teamed.
Oh my.
If not the first time, it probably won't be the last. Anyway, we're still up for the restart here,
Kate
Daryl.
Henry, everybody.
74 will be your leaders. We have 107 laps to go. We'll get 106 when we cross line. Josh Robin to the inside. Jared Darling, nice recovery, back up to 4. Pace car pulls off here. And the green flag's out. We're back in the way.
Good restart. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's just the typical iRacing restart. That's why they got so spread out. Can't really anticipate when the leader's going. The margin is so wide.
See, we don't have anyone dying and come off turn 2 like we did on the start.
So far, so good.
Jared Darling trying to take over 3rd place from Dave Andrew. Ooh, he's going way up high the racetrack here. There's not much rubber up there.
Yeah, it's a bunch of marbles up there in the high.
And there's
side
also
of
a really bad bump on the top group of that track, that turn too. So, not through 1 and 2. I think he can get through 1 and 2 pretty good up.
Yeah, I think
against the wall.
1 and 2. I think due to the shades, we go. Ooh, wow! It looks like Freddie DeRosa is struggling again for that corner.
Having a good old time.
Yeah, but I think like the shade for 1 and 2 really helps the high line. But over here in 3 and 4, where it's beaming right down on it, I think it does not have the grip like the other side of the racetrack has. So I just don't think 3 and 4 works as well as it would on the other side of the track. Let me see, Brady. He's right behind that 20. Look, totally taking a look to the inside here. Can he get around Stephen Ray Nicholas? Dives it down to the inside, and he's going to complete the pass. Can the 20 try to cross over off of turn 4?
He's gonna try it.
Just no, not close enough.
TCB really is off of 4.
Yeah. Terrell Becker's going 4 wide by himself.
Losing spots.
Yeah, see this, really don't have any major battles going on. We do have a battle going on for 2nd place. It's really the really only battle going on right now.
Oh, slow down! Oh God! Oh, Freddie! Ah!
Oh my!
Liftings for losers. Freddie DeRosa all the way up for the field.
The 1 really got lucky there. He is right behind the 88 coming off turn 4 and just about managed to turn it down quick enough.
I'm not sure how much damage that 1's going to have. Everyone's around here dodging the 88. 88 killed. Oh, he's sideways. Hang on to it.
Whoa, who is this? Oh,
It's Matt Hummel.
well,
Who else?
Oh, go figure.
rolling chicane.
Yeah, look at the damage from the right front of 88. That thing is not going to be driving good for the rest of the race, that's for sure. I actually am kind of surprised how much speed he still has in that car.
Here's Terrell Baker.
That's Sean Williams. And he's on that little bit flyer part of the track. Can he make that thing stick, come off of 4? Oh, look out that 20.
Big run in the 20.
That's wow, save. A lot of these guys making good saves.
Yeah, 20 got really solid. He's coming off of 4. I'm kind of curious how much damage the 1 and Jared Darling has. I don't see any on that car. It looks okay. And this is, I believe, this right here is the battle for 4th. Terrell Becker and Sean Williams right behind the 97 James Calaballi. Terrell Becker getting a really good run. Wait, take a look to the inside. Oh,
He
oh, he's
gives him the
sideways.
bumper.
Oh, both of them are sideways.
Oh no, they're ah. Oh,
He's Sean going around the high side, and so is Andrew.
Hey, here. Oh, someone almost hit the wall too. Here comes
Jeez.
Jared. Oh,
Oh my.
I don't think it's over between these two hit.
And they're going to lose a
Terrell has
handful
had
of
a
spots.
very eventful race.
Yeah. Yeah, Terrell is really cruising the corner really deep. I think I mean, it didn't look like it. Might have been some neck cut, but he almost caught the back end on 97 of James Caldwell. And both of them got sideways, lost a bunch of track position.
Oh, it is not over.
Man, Terrell Baker has so much more straightaway speed compared to Caldwell there.
97 is a problem.
Yeah. There goes Tom Mercer to the outside. Kane Henry with the Josh Arm connection going to the outside. Man,
Back up.
a lot of things has happened right there.
I don't know how that wasn't a wreck there, but
Okay. Yeah, we currently got 14 cars on the track. The 10 and the 5 are both off the racetrack. Torben Kexel and Spencer Owens are off the track. Ooh.
still sideways.
Yeah, these guys are really struggling for grip back here.
Yeah, slow down for us. That's what it does to you.
Tyrell's drifting like he's on the South Beach sand right now.
Yeah.
Now the specs are the specs 2016 or 2017? I can't tell this here.
Whoa.
It's showing the 2017 spoiler, but we see Terrell Baker get. Oh, whoa,
we got
whoa,
the
whoa.
20. Yeah,
20.
he on.
Oh, can he hang on to
Oh
it?
no.
Wow. I think we just need to keep a camera on the 20 and the 25 for the rest of the race. I mean, that car was going every single way but straight, but somehow he kept it going.
Anyways, back up front.
Yeah, I think the 74 is the only person who hasn't gotten insanely loose this race so far.
It makes sense. He's the only one leading. He has been running the same line since the drop of the green flag.
Oh! Ray LaRosa just caught the wall off it too.
Oh,
Looks like he's
pit road.
trying to get into pit road.
Oh, he
He came in
got
pretty
hot.
Go there fast. Go there as fast as you want through the access road, but not
Right
through
here.
Ugh.
This is really early for a pit stop.
Yeah, I mean the tires. Oh,
No, this is not even his pit stall.
Looks like he's taking her behind the wall, maybe.
Yep, he's
Yep.
gone. Oh, look at the 93 of Matt Hummel here. Not sure why he's so much quicker than these guys.
I think we're hallucinating right now.
Yeah, I don't think he came down to get tires.
Oh!
Terrell Baker! That's
Oh
it.
no.
That's gonna hurt that car badly. That thing's done.
Well,
If it ain't one thing, it's another for Tyrell today.
Now we got
Not
probably
good
the
at
worst
all.
two cars next to each other right now, 20 and 25 off them completely sideways. It's hilarious.
the worst two drivers, just the worst two cars. So for anyone who, or Terrell or the fans of the 20.
Oh yeah, Terrell, Terrell's mom, I'm sorry.
It's just
Oh.
his car is trash, not him.
No.
Terrell might be saying the same thing about this track.
Got 97 James Calaballi, and we got the 31 Ken Henry here. This is a battle back here, but think for 9, I'm not too sure.
All right. Well, Jared Darling, I really thought he'd be able to contend with the 74 today, and I mean, I don't think he's had much of a chance since he kind of hiccuped there early, but he's been up a little closer to the front. That's now for 4th, I believe.
Yeah, that's the 4th place. So Jared both Jared and Sean are in the top 5 at the moment. There is
Right.
a
There's
Cody Miller.
Jerry in there.
Yeah. Josh Ron. Looks like Josh Ron's got a little bit of damage to that right front. Not sure when he got that.
I think he's catching the 74 a little bit too. Last we saw, he was about a half a straightaway behind 74. Now he's
Probably
closer.
a couple seconds back instead of, you know, half the straight. Josh is pretty good at saving tires too for long runs. So
Nice.
watch for him at the end of them.
Oh,
well, did this guy swing again?
You jinxed him.
Yeah, a little bit. I think he'll still be able to get back up there. He didn't slam it. He just gave it a little
Josh
kiss.
has gotten really, really good at iRacing. I don't know if anyone's talked about that before. But, you know, I remember he first got iRacing, he was kind of average, and now he's really good.
I'll
Doesn't
tell
matter
you.
where we go to.
Yeah, I'll tell that person who's really has improved on iRacing has been that 28 Cody Miller.
Oh yeah.
I mean, anybody who's been, you know, we're kind of really far behind in commentaries, obviously, but if you watch the Max Speed TV broadcast races, you can tell that Cody Miller has definitely made some improvements in his racecraft.
Racecraft.
Yeah.
His ground craft.
Yeah.
He needs to energize his ground craft.
Yeah, ground craft. But, yeah, I wasn't surprised when we see Cody Miller, you know, contending for, you know, some wins here later on in the season. So you got Tom Mercer with the 97, James Calaboy. Tom Mercer, I can't tell him, looks like he might have some damage on that right rear panel there.
And that's a pretty important area of the car too. Right rear, you kind of need to lean on it for some rear downforce in the corners. So, best way you can kind of like cover that up is kind of riding the top banking of the track, and that's what he's to load the car up. And that's what he's trying to do. Trying to straddle that seam as well.
Yeah, but we see that Calaboy, he's definitely running a little bit lower line going in the corner, actually a lot lower line. He's actually taking a much shallower entry going into the corner compared to the 41.
Yeah, the wider arc you make going into the turns, the more, I guess, the more you save your front tires while they're both sliding off the corner there. But you make more of a shallow entry, that's really going to hurt the front tires in the long run. And we've seen now in this league, you have to be really good at saving your tires.
Yeah, these tires, like especially these Gen 6 cars, they really fall off quite a bit.
Right, and I mean, I think the Xfinity cars still have the worst tire fall off, but I mean, these cars just, it's because already aero-wise they don't handle very good.
No.
It's only going to get that much worse.
Oh,
wow. Oh,
caught the wall there.
yeah, they both had trouble getting off the corner.
Nope. Oh, some Josh Robin connection intensifies on that car. You see
Terrell Baker.
Terrell Baker. I'm kind of surprised that car is not running worse with the damage that he suffered from, I think it was about 10 laps ago, where he just clobbered a turn 4 wall. And that car is still not handling all. Oh god, he's drifting.
Boy.
Why are we?
He's he's all over the place. Look out.
A nice job keeping it straight, not being out of caution. Most people would have just turned back up the track.
So we take a look back at our leader, John Barry.
Yeah, it looks
still
like Barry's
has-
actually pulled out a little bit more.
Uh-huh. Josh Robbins still in his sights, though, looking for another win.
Yeah, Josh Allen is about 2 seconds behind the 74. Well, it looks like the 74 is starting to stretch it back out on needed Josh Allen here. So, yeah, the 74 is pretty much has led every lap so far, I believe. And we saw last week he had one of the better cars, was racing with Bobby Zielinski and Andrew. 74 did eventually finish third in that race, and Bobby Sinski went on to take the victory. Take a look here at Cody Miller here, still chilling back here in third spot. And this is definitely the quiet portion of the race. There's really not much going on right now. Jarrett Darling about 2.5 seconds behind Cody Miller here. I'm not sure if he's making up ground on him or not. Let's kind of have to guess as they come off of turn 4 here. It looks like Jarrett is starting to figure out how to drive that car a little bit better. Doesn't seem as sideways as he was before. And you can see he's actually riding that seam going through turn 1, turn 2. So he might be bound a little bit of a tight condition with that race car. Going forward with him. Yeah, Sean Williams here from the 88 of Andrew. This is 5th and 6th respectively. The Andrew run a much lower line here, so I'm surprised how well the 88 is actually still running himself. Because we saw he killed a wall. He still got some...
I think the corner speeds are already so low that it doesn't really matter as much. You see these guys letting off a ton.
Yeah, like I started running, these guys were running probably like right about mid to low 70s for the corners, and right now they're about down to mid 50s. So they've lost about 20 miles an hour speed for the corners.
Yeah, that's a good 1.5, 2 seconds lap times.
And I think we saw someone come down pit road already. Saw a red car going down there. It might have been Josh Robin. Yeah, it was Josh Robin came down pit road. He's going to be the first taker. So he's going to have to make at least, if this goes green the whole way, he's going to have to make at least one more pit stop. I think these guys, they run it all the way. Yeah, there's no, I think everyone, if they pit now, have to make at least one more stop, maybe 2. I'm not sure exactly what the field window is. I think it's around 50 some laps, but the tires give up way before that. Joshua might plan on splitting this next run into 2s. You know, pit now, and probably pit around lap 90 or something.
I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
Well, we saw last week where the 74 pitted 1 extra time compared to the 88 and the 83. However, that did not work out for him. So you really kind of balance of like, you know, is the newer tires, will it make up the time difference, you know, going down pit road that 1 extra time. And also you do run the risk of possibly being caught, you know, underneath the caution. And if the caution comes out, this is the wrong point, you can be trapped a lap down. And you know, last week that whole race there wasn't a single caution, went caution free the whole race. But this race, we've already seen 1 caution. These guys have been really sideways, but they're so spread out. It'd be hard pressed to find another caution going out there in this race as we go on board. I believe this is with Jarrett Darling. Cody Miller in front of him. Ooh, Cody Miller did not get through that corner good at all. Here comes Jarrett's going to eat him up right here. This is going to be a battle for 2nd place.
3 and 4 is just, it's so edgy because it's a lot sharper than 1 and 2 is. You're having to put more wheel into it.
I also got a lot less grip than this on beating right down that track. This section of the track has a lot more higher track temps. You see Josh on here on the newer tires. Like I said, he's going to be at least a 1.5 to 2 seconds quicker than everybody else right now.
The thing that's strange about Homestead, or at least on iRacing, that, you know, the 2 bottom grooves, the middle and the bottom groove, they have less banking than the top groove, so you have to put more wheel into it, which would kind of hurt the front tires more, but I mean, it's not like the top groove has that much more speed. So that middle groove really is the preferred line. So that's kind of what's making it difficult. I mean, we see at Kansas, another progressive banking track. You know, you can't run the bottom at all.
No, Kansas, after a couple laps on tires, you go straight next to the wall, and that's where you run.
and it's just, I mean, the less wheel you put into the car, the the less wear the tires will have. But I mean, there's really not that. I mean, that much different with the grip levels of all three crews. I mean, nobody kind of runs down to the white line, but not really much people runs up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm thinking 1 and 2 they can make it work, but 3 and 4 you see almost all these guys are in that middle groove. You're not going to see. Oh, looks like the 88.
Wow.
Got up the list now. We saw him get around Sean. See, Jared Darling just came down pit road. And there's Jared Darling, so he's going to pit from third place.
Freddie's back in the race. He's currently pits.
And there is one of Jared Darling now. He was about, I say, about 6 to 7 seconds behind the 74. So it's going to be interesting to see where he comes on in relation to the 74. I think that's the 74 there. It's kind of hard to tell though with the shadows.
Now in real life, they take the access road, leaving pit road.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Not
here comes
coming in.
Here goes the 74 into this pit stall.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how far ahead or how close Josh Robin will be to the 74 now.
Yeah, because Josh Robin, he pit so much earlier compared to these
10
guys.
laps,
So,
at least.
yeah, so it's going to come down to how far ahead Josh Robin is going to be ahead of 74.
He's gonna show up. Yeah, I think that might be him right there, one of those three cars.
I see Jared Darling in that group as well. There's Jared on
no,
this.
I was wrong. Wow.
So where is Josh Robin? Ooh, Jared going all the way downstairs to complete the pass on the 88. Now Jerry's already got 1 lap on those tires, and the 74 is going to be out front of him, so they expect the 74 to pull away from him. Here comes the 97 of James Caldwell. He's coming down pit road.
If Jared Darling was that far behind the 74 before the pits, and he's that close to him now, wow, Josh has got to be way far ahead then.
Yeah. There's Josh Robin.
Wow. Holy crap.
However, this 74 is going to be reeling hitting him quickly.
Oh, wow. That's like almost half a lap. Quarter of a lap.
Now, right now, it's being showed that Josh Robin is actually in 8th place right now. So we still have several cars out here who have not made a pit stop yet.
Yeah, I think these guys are trying to make it a one-stop race.
Yeah, because I think the rest of these guys who are out here, the 8, 74, and 1, I think they're going to probably run this to about lap 95 to maybe lap 100. So they're going to go probably about another 30 some laps on these tires and pit again. Now these guys who are out here right now, I think if they, if they pit right now, I don't know if they'll be able to make it all the way. I think they have to stay out at least about 10 more laps. Here comes 88 off pit road. We see the 20 making a pit stop right now.
Looks like Freddie De La Rosa is loaded back into the race, but he's not really going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got that stereo system pumping.
So if you look at the scoring monitor right now at the top of your screen, this will be the only time you see the 93 car in 2nd place.
Yes.
But like this is literally the only time you'll ever see something like that happen.
I don't think he would even lead a race at a plate track. So we got on board on with our current leader. This is the 41 Tom Mercier. He has not made his pit stop yet. And he is probably about 3 seconds or 2 seconds off what the guys who pitted are already running. Here comes Sean Williams here. Sean's made his pit stop. He's going to go to the inside. This will be an easy pass. All the way to the inside.
Best Tom can do right now is, I mean, he doesn't really need to push it. He's not going to gain anything by trying to push hard. I think he's coming down pit road this time.
Yeah, coming down pit road this time. Now, you can make up a lot of time you get for this access road just right, but the problem is, if you put 2 wheels off and you get in that grass, you know, I think you're going to get a black flag for unsafe entry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if all 4 tires go off.
Yeah, we apologize for iRacing's clear disability of rescanning the tracks.
And this is going to put Matt Hummel, of all people, to the lead right now.
No, it's going to...
He's not officially
never mind.
led a lap
No.
yet.
No, he did
Oh,
not.
no,
I think he's already made a pit stop.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Thank Christ. Holy shit.
So this is going to effectively put Josh Robin in the lead, as you saw in the ticker earlier in the lap.
Yeah, once this cycles through, Josh Rollins will be the leader, but the 74 is catching him really quickly.
This will be the only time that...
Oh boy, we're on board with them.
boy.
Look out, folks. We're facing the inside wall.
Ariana Grande almost smashed that inside wall like it was Mac Miller.
Oh my. At least Taylor is not that dirty.
Yeah.
Or is she?
Here's the Josh Rollins here, and he's got a huge lead over the 74.
10 laps difference on tires between the 8 and the 74.
I don't know if the 74 is going to get to him before the next pit stop. That 8 of Josh Rollins has a huge lead right now.
Yeah, what Josh can actually do, he can actually kind of let the tires kind of like cool down. If he pushes it too hard for one corner, he has he has more than enough space to kind of let it cool off, and he can still, if he can manage that lead and stay in front of the 74 for the next set of pit stops, he's in a really good position to win this race. Now, the guys that just pitted, can they make it to the end?
No, I don't think so, because we still got 60 laps to go. There's no way they can make it on fuel. Yeah, I think Josh Rollins, I think he might have played the strategy game just right. If it just goes green the whole way, I think he's looking good.
Jared Darling is maintaining his distance behind Barry. He's just staying behind him about a second or two. Not really losing any ground.
Yeah, it was just a 1 lap difference between when the 74 pit and when Jared Darling came down. Ooh, a little loosey-goosey coming off of turn 2 there. But yeah, it was only a 1 lap difference, so I think the tires on the 74 and 1 have definitely equaled out.
And he wasn't really doing all that well early in the race with a couple of troubles getting loose, but the one, he's really showing some speed now that we've got a couple laps under our belt and got everything settled down.
Oh, does that 93? He's got a lot of left front damage, it looks like. That car is slow.
It's always slow.
Well, it's slower than usual. Well, it looks like he had some damage on the left front. Maybe it's just the way the light was on it. It looks fine from here. Yeah, okay, it was just the lighting. That left front looks okay. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure what position he's being scored in right now.
Looks like the group's kind of moved up top here. Some guys kind of moving up to the wall.
Okay, Sean's being scored right now in 5th. Andrew Furness is back in 6th place. So James Coulibaly will be back in 7th. Tom Mercer in 8th. Stephen Ray Nichols in 9th. Matt Hummel in 10th. Aaron Smith somehow all the way back in 11th. Terrell Baker in 12th. Cannon Henry's in 13th. And that, I think there's only 13 cars on the racetrack. Because Fredo DeRosa, Tormund Kexel, and Spencer Owens have both retired from the race. With Spencer Owens having that accident on the very start of the race, has killed the inside wall come off turn 1 on the first lap.
Yeah, Spencer's back home now. He's already made it back home. He got on the plane and just flew back home.
Yeah.
Continue.
Take a look at Josh Rollins here as he's making his way through 3 and 4. I think we're about 20, maybe 15 laps away from Josh from his last pit stop. Kind of like to see, take a look, where is the 74 in relation to the 8? So that's not one with Josh Ron. He made up so much ground. Here's the 74. Actually, yeah, about straightaway ahead of him. 74 is starting to close that gap down. Let's see, that is the 20th Stephen Ray Nicholas right behind him. And that means there will be, I think, 8 cars on the lead lap right now.
And just recently, we actually closed in on the fuel window to go to the end of the race. But most of everyone is pitting for tires instead of fuel, so we might just wait another 10, maybe even 15 laps before people actually head into the pits.
Yeah, I say we're at least 10 laps away from the earliest anybody will come down pit road. Kind of take a look through the field. Here's Jared Darling. It looks like Jared has actually lost a lot of time to the 74 here on the last couple of laps. Not sure if this one is starting to fall off a little bit, or he got sideways, or what exactly happened. But Jared was about 2 seconds behind. It looks like he's about that gap has almost doubled here. So it's kind of come down to, can the 74 get to the back of the 8 of Joshua before the next pit stop? And I'm going to say that probably Joshua was probably going to pit a little bit sooner. Here's Cody Miller here, running back here, I believe in the 4th position, all by himself, no one near him at all. So we now got 49 laps to go. Oh wait, we have smoke up here. Oh, it seemed right. We got caution.
No. Oh, he's doing burnouts on the front stretch, or he was, or something. I don't know. He just stopped and kept going. What?
I don't know how to take a look at the replay on that and see exactly what happened.
That was really weird how that camera just kind of. Oh yeah, I can see that car sideways. Oh wow! Oh, he lost it before he even had a chance.
Yeah. Now we've seen him save this before, and he's
keep it off the wall. Wow.
Oh, nice, I don't think he's gonna hit anything. And yeah, it was that, spun out, didn't hit anything, but it will bring out the caution. So Josh Rahman is going to lean him down pit road. And whatever strategy advantage he had on the 74 is now gone.
This is going to change everything.
So we still got we only got 4 cars up here. Here goes 89 and Sean Williams. He's going to be a little bit farther back. So it's going to be really between these 4 cars who gets off pit road first. Yeah, here they go in their pit stalls. Should expect everyone to take 4 tires and fuel. Looks like no one overshot their stalls, so whoever gets the best pit stop. Josh Run all the way gone away.
Darling might beat the 74 out.
Oh wow, 74 lost a lot of ground. He's gonna go from 2nd back to 4th.
That's the farthest back he's been all race.
Come off pit road, yeah, so Josh Rahman is going to take over the lead. Cody Miller in 2nd, Jarrett Darling in 3rd, and the 74 is going to fall back to 4th.
And this is going to be the first time other than the start of the race where the leader is going to restart on the low side.
You got to be careful when you're restarting here because the front straightaway is flat. So your car's not loaded up when you're trying to hit the gas. Those rear tires don't really get the grip, especially when they're fresh. And oh wow,
Josh on a great restart. The one Jared Darling did not give as good of a start. We got a smoke show down our pit road. But yeah, Josh Darling just killed it through there. Sony 4 already up back to the third as he go complete the pass on one Jared Darling. Jared did not get a good run. Here comes the Sony 4 to the outside of the 28. I tell one thing, Josh Allen, he's got speed in that car. At the 28 with Cody Miller and the Sony 4, they can start battling with each other. He might be able to pull away and get away from the Sony 4. As we now have 43 laps to go.
Yeah, I think he's going to clear him off too, and he should, and he will.
So I moved the 74 back up in second. Jared taking a look to the inside of Cody Miller.
Oh, he just threw it in there.
Yeah, can he make it stick? Cody Miller's got the, oh yeah, but he's going to make it stick.
Cody had to get out of the gas, I saw it, and I think his car got a little squirrely through there.
I also got battle between here, the 80 and the 41. Andrew was really quick at the start of the race, but got that damage. I don't think that thing's fully fixed. And I tell one thing, we're about to have a battle for the race lead. The 74 is already there on the back of the Josh Rowland.
Yeah, he's clearly got the fastest car. Jared's right there, though. I mean, he's not letting these two get away. Wow, Josh Robb.
He's lost his hood.
And he lost part of his spoiler, too.
Yeah, I tell one thing, I think this one and Jared Darling might be in a catbird. See, if these two get together, they'll be right there. Now, this NORC that damage that's on the 8, you know, that's just lag damage. It's not affecting this car whatsoever. As you see the 74 digging the best he can. Oh, getting a little bit sideways there. Oh, Jared just killed the wall.
Oh no. Tough break.
Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, he's coming to a stop. He's done.
He came into the race.
Still going at it.
Yeah. 74 back to the inside of Josh Rowan. Battle for lead and potentially the victory. And these guys have gapped Cody Miller, and they're still pulling away, even though they're battling side by side.
Well, in reality, the 28 will be pulled right to them, but you know, iRacing.
Josh Rowan just getting a little bit of a better run, but the 74 is really digging in there deep on the bottom. Oh,
that's really tight.
Yeah, they got really close there.
Gonna throw it in there, and the 8's still not going to give up. He's still there. 74's not going to have the leverage getting into the corner.
Yep, but he's finally in front of him though. Can he get in front of him before they come off the corner? Can he clear him? He's got to throw that thing right in front of him. He did. Now Josh, he's going to take a look to the inside. Oh, he had 74. He's going to haul him off here.
Oh, he's lag damage from that 8 car is going. So
yeah. We're behind a bunch of invisible people around the middle of the racetrack running about 180. Go out there and put a new hood on that 8 car. And with that, I tell one thing, Josh Robin, he might have to worry about that 28 with Cody Miller. Because Cody Miller, he's not giving a beater. Ooh, Cody Miller, ooh, Josh Robin, both a little bit low.
Josh has been just flirting with that wall off 4 all day. It's amazing how he hasn't hit that thing harder than. Never mind. Be in trouble.
Yeah, there's certain things on YouTube. Well, we can say it, but probably best if we didn't. We see Andrew here running in here 4. I tell him that was a top break for Jared Darwin. We say, oh, that 20 is sideways again.
That might have been his best save yet.
Yeah, He got stringed up really quickly. There's been a couple times where it took him the whole straightaway to get, all crowded up, but that time just got sideways, got back in the throttle, turned that thing right. It's fine, got back going. And that 74, he's starting to stretch it little by little over that 8. I think Josh Ron might be driving this a little bit harder going off corner exit. He's running a little bit higher compared to the 74. Yeah, and again, really tough break for one Jared Ryan. We've seen him where he always has speed, but he seems like he always has a really hard time closing out these races.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Just like apparently someone says that Ryan Blaney can't close off races. You know who you are.
Yeah, we've got Mr. Sideways here inside of Taylor Swift here.
Hey, you do not want to go sideways inside Taylor.
Yeah, it's definitely not the first time we've seen someone slid in front of Taylor. Oh, Nate, no, not again.
Wow.
There's just some things that you shouldn't do.
Dirt isn't out yet, bud.
That's gotta be like the 8th time that's happened.
I tell one thing, he's had some hellacious saves, but he's the only one I've seen had like the numbers face down straight away like that. On board with Josh, I'm gonna take a look at Cody Miller here, about a second behind him. So head our way back for 1 and 2. Yeah, the 74, there's about a second and a half gap between him and Josh Rowan. 74 is just about a 10th quicker every lap. Oh man, Josh Rowan, he's just so close to that turn 4 wall. I see the 80 of Andrew Furness way far back from this group.
I think that damage just kind of keeps him back there. Just doesn't have the speed anymore with these guys. But Josh Robin, I don't know if he burned his tires up or what.
I tell one thing, here comes Cody Miller. He is right behind him. He had a horrible 3 and 4. He got in there way too high. And Cody Miller is right behind him.
He's staying high again in 1 and 2.
Still trying to take a look to the inside. And I tell one thing, what this is doing, this is really helping the 74. Because Josh Rowan, he's got to pay attention to the mirror now. And can't really focus as much as he wants to. Trying to run down that 74. Here comes 8 of Cody, or 20 of Cody Miller back to the inside. I see the line that Josh Rowan is running is not really slowing him down. If anything, turning to 20 more because 20's got that bottom, he's got to swing up, but he can't. But he's got to focus on that 20, and that's what's slowing him down. They're still side by side. Ooh, Cody Miller, Josh Rowan almost caught the wall there. Cody Miller's a little bit of a wiggle there. Sunday Ford just continues to pull away slightly from these guys.
Gotta be frustrating for Cody Miller at this point, not being able to get around Josh.
Yeah, I think that 28, I think he's got the speed to possibly get up there and challenge the 74, but he's got to get around A and Josh Rowan first. And Josh Rowan, he's running that defensive line right next to the wall, or up in that 3rd lane, and just makes it really difficult to complete the pass. And you see the momentum that Josh Rowan gets off the corner compared to Cody Miller. Now Josh Runn's going to take this car down low. Yeah. Oh wow! Did he catch the ball there?
I think he did, but not enough to really hurt his momentum. You can see the sparks.
Yep. Cody Miller back to the inside. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, that might be lag. But we see, I think Cody Miller, if he could just get around him, I think he might have something for the 74. But he just can't get around him. Just yeah, he's got to come off the corner so shallow that he's making the car sideways. And he keeps running back in there at the bottom. He might, something that he might have to try here, maybe run it up high one lap, get the momentum, then cut it down low. As we take a look back here for the field here, really no other battles to really speak of. See the 20. Yeah, see what happens to the 20. We got the camera on him. Usually, just like when he likes to have things happen to him, and then there we go again.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh boy. Almost
he must
lost
have
it.
like a. He's.
We'll let camera shot over here on the 20 car. Every time we've gone to him, he's almost lost it. Oh look, we got a battle here between Matt Hummel and Tom Mercier.
And Tom wants to get as far away from this guy as possible. Not want to catch the AIDS.
Or a felony.
Oh no. Oh, Matt.
Oh god, he needs to hang on to it. Now, the thing is, you know, I don't think the 93 and Matt Hummel's, I don't think he's used to driving such a loose car. He likes things that are really, really tight, and he's just not good at cars
Like
that are
little
just
girls.
loose. Oh.
As we take a look at our leader, John Barry.
That's one thing. It looks like Josh from his pulled away a little bit from Cody Miller here. I think Cody Miller might have burned his stuff up a little bit.
Well, anyways, how many laps do we have left?
I think around 15 or something.
Oh.
No, 20.
Oh.
Yeah, this race is. You know, the thing is about Homestead, it seems like it is absolutely the slowest mile-and-a-half track on iRacing. For some odd reason, I don't know why, but it is a really slow race. And you run 200 miles at Atlanta or Charlotte, Texas, race will go by in a hurry. 200 miles here just drags on forever.
Oh.
You got Sean Williams here, you know, up there in that Highline. Now, he does like a loose car.
Oh yeah. Well.
Why else
I'm not
would he
sure
like Taylor Swift?
Stop. My laugh box is killed. Alright, so this is about the time when the 20, you know, spins off the corner.
We got the camera on him. So you can't. Well, he came off that
He
corner
made it.
really slow. He knew he was
actually
watching.
made it for once.
Tom Mercier able to get around 93. I think he got really loose. 93, I think. You know, I can't remember what even happened, but Tom Mercier was able to get around him. Oh, it looks like, ooh, he's running in there deep.
Oh wow.
That
Looks like
wow.
Tom let him by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Well, it looks like Matt might be a lap down on the ticker. It says Tom's in 6th and Matt's in 9th.
Might have
Yeah.
hit. Or might have just got trapped a lap down and that caution came out.
And speaking of somebody who I think had a little bit of an issue, I think it was the 97 James Colabali. Now, if we go back here for balancing, it looks like the lead of the 74 is kind of stabilized around 2 to 2.5 seconds in front of Josh out here. Cody Miller has been kind of been strapped back here right behind him. Now, he made a run on him much earlier, but I think he might have burned his tires up just a little bit, and now he's stuck behind him because it looks like the 28, I think he had the speed for the 74. But, you know, it's got caught down with the Josh, and I think he really abused that right front fender. But I think he's trying to make a little bit of a comeback on him now. Oh, wow!
Whoa!
Wow.
That came out of nowhere.
User joined your channel was kicked from the server.
Oh, you're...
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Well,
I guess someone got a little bit rowdy in TeamSpeak. Oh, Cody Miller now is sideways.
no,
Oh,
not
save
the
it,
old
Zoe.
man.
There you go.
Well, he just lost the position he gained from the exact thing happening to Josh Robin
Oh,
in
he
the
lost
exact same corner.
a lot of momentum to that. And that's one thing, that really helped the 74. Now the 74 has a huge lead now. Well, not that big of a lead, but it's about 4 seconds now he has over second. That's one thing, that I can't believe how badly that slide hurt Cody Miller. Like, that completely killed his momentum.
Looks like it might have affected his tires too, because he's not really getting back up to Josh Robin there.
No. And actually, it's starting to look like maybe that 88 of Andrew. I think he's starting to reel these guys in. Both these guys have another moment like they just did. That put Andrew right behind him. He's about, let's say, 3 seconds behind Cody Miller. That's another thing. We're at the point of the race now. I think the last thing that 74 wants to see right now is a caution as Cody Miller got really awful sideways coming off of turn 2.
Oh, man. What a free-for-all.
Yeah.
People
Wow,
are losing it left and right.
I don't know what happened that lap, but the 74 I think just put a full second on the 8. Like the 74 just took off.
Oh yeah, this is his race to lose. At this point, if he doesn't win this race, something is wrong with the driver, and he should be kicked out of the league. So
Yeah.
bad.
That's
It
what
is his own league, but you know
Yep. We now have 10 laps to go. And right now, I think that 74 is on cruise control, and just praying there's no caution. I think Josh Robin is far enough behind him. Maybe if 74 is backing off a little bit, I think, yeah, there's no way that Josh would be able to get to him in time. Definitely doesn't look like he's pushing the cars. We now got 9 to go, and we're about to have a 3-way battle for second place here. He is really starting. I think he's trying to run these guys in. Actually, he's running a bit higher line than both of them. Cody Miller Cody Miller is running back down Josh Robin. He got a really good exit.
he's decided to hit the afterburners.
Yeah. They've given those the horses on that Chariots a couple more extra whips, and they're starting to run Josh Robin back down. Josh Robin. Ooh!
There we go. That's a hit right there. Wait, that.
And here comes the 20th Cody Miller and the 80th Andrew. He's starting to close in.
Now Andrew's in the picture. Boy, if this was the battle for the lead right now.
Yeah, this would be really exciting if this was for the lead, but the leader is about 5 seconds ahead of these guys. Yeah, Andrew, he's coming in a hurry. So we now got 7 laps to go. You see the 74 way far ahead of these guys, almost a straightaway lead. So we got 2 more laps here for a caution to come out for us to get restart. Once we hit 5 to go, the race will probably end underneath the yellow flag. If we hit 4 to go, we definitely will end underneath the yellow flag. Kelly Miller is not giving up here. Josh Shawn trying to power it on the outside here. Oh, got really close to that wall. 6 laps to go. Yeah, just Andrews is kind of hoping some. I hope these guys make a mistake. Oh, Cody Miller really sideways coming off of 2. That's going to open the door for Andrew. He's going to take a look to the inside.
This is going to let Josh Robin have a chance to pull away.
But oh my goodness, he gets so close to that turn 4 wall.
He's trying to become Kyle Larson over here.
5 laps to go, so if the caution comes out, the race more than likely will be over. Cody Miller got through that corner really well. And it looks like Cody Miller is a lot better in 1 and 2, but it seems like he just cannot pull it off in 3 and 4. Oh, Josh Rowan.
I don't think he's getting any more speed up there.
No.
See Cody going really low into turn 1.
I think, look, he's on the front. He's going to clear him right here.
Yep.
Yep, there he goes. It took him long enough, but finally he's able to complete the pass on Josh Rowan. Here comes the 88. He's going to dive it down low. Both of those two, the 8 and the 8, both got really tight.
Oh,
Cody Miller a little bit sideways coming off of turn 2 or turn 4. 3 laps to go.
28 has the lead. I mean, second. I forgot the 74 was leading, who's like a half a lap ahead right now.
Yeah, I think Josh Rowan is really certain. I think his tires have hit that cliff.
Yeah, he's done.
And his internet might be touched.
His connection's not done either.
And Andrew, I think he'll be able to complete the pass as we have 2 laps of racing left. And he's going to take over that spot.
Yeah, now I think that's. I don't think the 88's gonna have enough time to get to the 28. I think they're just too equal at this point. Well, coming to the white flag here for the 74.
There's Andrew. Wow, he really kind of threw it in there deep.
Find speed up there.
Man, right here, kind of white flags out. 1 up to go here for the Sony 4. This first round of chase form has been kind of up and down. First race at Richmond was taken out on lap 2. Second race at Chicagoland led over 100 laps, was on his way to victory, and lagged out. And last week, Michigan rebounded for 3rd place finish. Where here he comes for turn 3 and 4 for the final time. And coming out of turn number 4 to Sony 4, John Berry will win the Miami 200. A dominating performance. Cody Miller will hang on for 2nd place. Andrew 3rd, Josh Rowan 4th, and Taylor Swift will come home in 5th.
Good run by Sean tonight.
Okay, we got the camera on 20. Can he get sideways for us one last time? Yes, he does. And the last car on the lead lap, I believe, was James Calabale, who will come home, I believe, in 7th.
John Barry's taking precautionary measures, making sure nobody hits him on the cooldown lap so he can do burnouts.
And Tom Mercer got 6th place.
Well,
Good
we
run
just
by
came
Tom.
off a road race.
Take a look in the background there.
Oh. Jeez. Swear to God, that was Matt Hummel.
So it's been a while since the 74 has done burnouts to see how good he is at them. But yeah, this is the last race in the first round of chase, so the top 5 in points will make it into the final 3 races. We'll have those points pop up here in a little bit.
Not bad. Josh Robin thinking he won the race too.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
That's a long burnout.
Alright, let's take a look at the results. John Berry will pick up. Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. John Berry coming away with the win and a dominating performance, leading over 100 laps. Cody Miller coming home second. Good run by him. Andrew with a great rebound run from slamming the wall a couple times. Finished third. Josh Robin finishing fourth. He looked really good. Maybe a second place car, but you know, he got passed in the last couple of laps. And Sean rounding out the top 5.
Alright, in 6th place. Oh, go ahead.
Alright. Tom Mercier in 6th. James Cullibally in 7th. 8th of Zach Nichols. He was all over the damn place all day long. We have that guy in 9th, and we have Jared in 10th. Tough break for Jared towards the end of that race. He had a really fast car. It sucks that hit the wall off 4 and his day was done.
And rounding out the field, Aaron Smith in 11th, Terrell Baker in 12th, Ken Henry 13th, Freddie LaRosa in 14th, and then Tormar Kexel will be 15th, and actually it doesn't even have him scored. Spencer Owens finished 16th. We'll take a look at the points here. The top 5 will make it into the last round of the chase. Josh Robbins, Sean Williams, Terrell Baker, John Berry, and Cody Miller will be your final 5. And the people who did not make it into the final round, Hunter Combs, Nathan Waynes, James Caldwell, Kane Henry, and Jarrett Darling will be the cars eliminated. So, guys, final thoughts on the race, and who is your pick to win the championship?
Well, the racing was very interesting, and I mean, turn 2 and turn 4 seemed to be the trouble spots for a lot of guys, more specifically the 20. Every time we had the camera on him, he seemed to find a way to spin out. I don't know if he knew that we were looking at him or if he really did not have any control of his car. But and then I mean, I think we saw good racing. John Berry just had the dominant car. And shout out to Caden Henry for that very, very funny Matt Hummel joke there. With like 20 to go. And yeah. And also, I know I said it earlier, but it sucks to what happened to Jared there. And also Spencer, who didn't even complete one lap. That may have been why he wasn't scored there on that timesheet.
I thought it was quite hectic for probably the last 40, 30 laps after that yellow bunched everybody up. And before that, I mean, it was kind of interesting, but mostly boring when everyone got spread out except for John and Josh trying to out-strategize each other to what could have been a fight for the win, but ended up yellow came out for the 20 spinning. Like, as Ryan said before, spinning every time you got on the camera.
Yeah, the race was, starting in or pretty soon, the middle section was kind of boring to watch. But anyway, congrats to me for winning the race.
Boo.
Boo. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this NORC broadcast, and we'll see y'all hopefully very soon if I get around to actually editing these races for the first race in the final round chase for 100 last 200 miles at Olive Club. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
Nicholas